Right, welcome to another lesson in high school ICT. In this lesson we want to look at how we create a form using the design wizard. Remember, as we said, a form is something that you would fill in when you register. For example, when you sign up with WhatsApp for the first time, or when you sign up with Cambly Learn, you would have filled in a form and that would have taken your details and put it into a database. The reason that and as you said, we can capture our data manually, as I've done here and in previous videos, but when we have a relational tables, like I have over here at the moment with the two, then we want to be able to capture the information once, and we'd want to use a form, which is a lot easier. Alright, so I'm going to use this table, dental practice patients, just for demonstration purposes. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to create. Almost said external data, that was the previous lesson. We're going to go to create, and you can see there are a grouping for tables, a grouping for queries, we're going to look at that, a grouping for reports, we still want to come to that, and then forms, that's where we're at now. So you can create a form, you can use the form design, you can have the blank form, then you can create your own, put your own controls in, and then we have the form wizard. So for now I'm going to show you how to use the form wizard. Okay, so when you click on that, it brings up this pop-up box. Make sure that you choose the correct table. You can see there are the two. Okay, we're using that one. And you will see these little arrows. This indicates that you take one field at a time. This indicates that you take all the fields. You can move them back. You can move them all back. Okay, I want all those fields. Next, I'll just leave it as columnar. And then what's important, what title do you want to give it? You will choose, or you might be told in the exam what title to give it. Please make sure that you follow those instructions very carefully. Also, you'll be told how to save your database. Remember that when you work in a database, the date and time stamp is when you open it, not like Word or Excel or PowerPoint. When you save it, it will then save the time and date stamp that when you say at the time that you save it. This will always, the minute you open it and close it, it captures that time and date stamp. So if I open it right now, it is now 4:45 on the 3rd of January. Then if I open it at 7 o'clock again, it will record that. Whereas with Word, if I had saved the document now and I just simply open it, look at it, it won't do any change unless I make changes and click save. Okay, that's just for interest's sake. So I'm going to click modify the form's design. I'm going to click finish, and there is my form. And there are various things that we can do. We're going to speak about these control boxes that we'll put in later. I can insert an image. I can change the font. I can change the theme colors. I can add a logo. I can change the title. I can put a background image. Okay, so I can browse. So there's various things that we can do. These boxes, the control boxes as well, you can move them around and the two move together. If you want to move them individually, then you need to click on this little grey box over here, this one, and that allows you to move it individually and the two don't move together. You can also resize this box. Okay. I want to change this slightly, so I'm going to put it across, move this over, and I want to make that slightly smaller, and do this one as well. I'm going to move this over to there, move it slightly down, etc. So I can move all these around. Right, so these are some of the changes that I've gone and made, and if I click on view, you can see the change that I've made, and you can see that it's recorded all the information of my different patients that I had. Okay, And then if I want to enter new data, remember this is the form, so we're not going into the back end of the table. Click there, and then patient ID, it could be 7, and I could put the name, etc., and the date of birth. Alright, so those are some of the things that we can do. Go back to design view. You also have a form header, and you have the form footer. I'll speak a little bit more about that. And that's basically how you would use your form wizard. Okay, and we will add color to this. We'll change the background color, make it more user friendly depending on the person that's using it. You will also determine on the type of colors and the type of pictures that you're going to use, just to make it more attractive. It might have the company logo, it might have the company colors, etc. Alright, till next time then, take care.